I like how it says it's optimizing my storage. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Bonagati. And I am here to ask one question. Well, that's not it. WTF is Apple Watches. What the fuck is an Apple Watch? Well, generally they are watches. I've never been a fan of their watches. I think they were the crappiest thing since, you know, whatever. That's just my personal opinion. I've got a lot of facts and everything. I can't review it like, anybody else can with images and whatnot, but I will do the best that I can. So let me put that out there on record before I continue. Anyway, so watches I have always loved growing up, but it just depends on what the hell you're talking about. Like, for example, I could tell you all day long that while it's true, in its entirety of truthness, nothing could ever be better than just a regular thing. And I like digital watches, but I was never a fan of said thing. Now, I admit that even in the beginning, I wasn't quite that much of a fan of Apple, even though I did like their monitors, but that's neither here nor there. So, the question becomes now, what should we do? Well, I will tell you. That nothing is what we can do. Either way, so in essence, an Apple Watch has never been the greatest product I have to admit. You know, it's got some good uses to it, I suppose. I guess as opposed to whatever's going on. But for me, I would never choose such an adorable product, if you even want to call it that. But that's just me. By all means, go out and enjoy it if you want to. Because a lot of people will probably sit there and go, "Oh, that's the best thing there is. I like Apple. I like Apple Watches, they were the best thing ever." Okay. So that's your opinion, not a fact. Well, the company may also agree with you. I won't. I will only respect that that is your opinion, and that is all there is to it. So, Apple Watches, I could see how they might have been in good beneficiary stuff if they had provided more than just what they are, which they don't. And sadly, they will never do so. So if you're thinking that, oh, well, I hate to beg to differ, but I absolutely have to say, well, because they had a racing one, who the hell cares about a racing monitor? It's a dang watch. Seriously, what a thing for a racing monitor? Freaking, get a monitor. That's what I feel. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, again, speaking. But, you're just gonna be like, well, but I do have a point. The Apple Watch was never one of the greatest inventions since God gave a hoot nanny. What a golly, what a day. And so, you can argue with me all you want to, but believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And sure, I don't know every little detail. I don't care about every little detail about it, to be honest. And that's if I'm being completely honest, which I am. So, therefore, your point is valid and taken into consideration, but also ignored. Because I can see that watches have always had their great uses. Apple Watch, not so much. So, who would you rather have? A regular watch or a good watch? I prefer a good watch if I was going to have one. Watches are almost not even a thing anymore, anyway. But a lot of it to do with, but not solely, with Apple when they brought up their watches. That you're supposed to absolutely be, quote unquote, be with instead of your own brand. Instead of being with a normal watch, it might say Scooby Dooby Doo or something. You know, like Star Trek, because I used to have a thing like that, but not anymore. Well, I forget what happened to that watch. Believe it or not, I actually got in trouble one day. I actually been playing it for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden I got caught. But that's not neither here nor there. So let me just check this message real quick. Let's see what's going on here. Your overdue payment must be received in our office by Friday. BCS Windows. What are you talking about? I paid them. I know I did. Anyway, who knows? I always pay them every month. But either way, so, yeah, they're okay. I wouldn't by no means recommend that you do it if you don't like watches. What do you want? I don't even remember even using that phone to make that payment. Like, it really shouldn't matter anyway. I mean, it doesn't, but they act like, yeah, it does. And in reality, it does not. Oh, yeah, I think I came in here and did some work. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, later.